Hello everyone, let's talk about area roles. These area roles, they provide information about why this element exists or the role of this element. But we have semantic elements for any such kind of thing that when we want to provide the, the idea why the element exists, what is the purpose of that element, we usually use semantic elements. So let me show you this example. I have, and it's marked bad, I have a div with, this is area attribute. It doesn't have area, but it's a role which is associated with area. And this attribute role uh, specifies that the role is button. And obviously you can click on the button, that's why there is a click me text, but still this is just a div. You can programmatically make it behave like a button. You will add here maybe a JavaScript that will react to any clicks on this div, which is not a button, but you would like to make it behave like a button, and you would use role equal button in order to signify the same to the screen readers. So from now on, screen readers will treat this div not as a section on your page, but as a button. That's what role is doing. Why is it bad? Well, we have a button element for anything that should work like a button. There is no need to create a div with role button in order to recreate a button from scratch. That's why the good example would be, if I need a button, I would use button element, and that would be click me inside. So there are many different roles. Let me show you some of those and what to do with them. So there is a role article, which means that some section behaves like an article or independent part of my page. If this is the case, I should use element article. I have semantic element article for anything that behaves like an article. The same for heading. I can add role heading to any element, and that will behave like a heading for a screen reader. But hey, why I would like to do that if I have h1, h2, all the rest up to h6, and I will use these elements for my headings. The same for the role main. Instead of using a role main, I can use main element, which is a semantic, a good element to be used. The same for navigation. There is a role navigation, but I would like to use element nav, which is a semantic element for navigation. Now the natural question should be, okay, so why do we have those roles? Why those roles exist? The short answer is that you don't always control HTML that you have. Maybe you have a built-in widget or library that is built by someone else, third-party library, which doesn't have semantic elements. And you cannot change that HTML because you have no control over that external library, but you have to use it. So what to do? You can try to make it semantic at least. You can add roles to those non-semantic elements, like these roles that are available for you, and that will make those non-semantic elements behave like semantic elements. This is the only use case when you will really need role as area attribute, but if you are creating your own HTML from scratch, please always use semantic elements. Thank you.